Moyoma Udurige. Something happened recently when one of our compatriots, Chibukem Emmanuel, was murdered in the Philippines by a group of Chinese persons. Now, I read something that really surprised me on the Punch newspaper as published on the 15th of November 2023 concerning this Nigerian that was killed. Now, according to the publication, I think it's good for me to read directly from the publication. A statement by the spokesman or spokesperson for Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abdul Rahman Balogo. Francis spoke during an investigative hearing on the matter by the Senate. Nkem's corpse is yet to be buried as it will cost between 31 million and 35 million naira to repatriate and bury the corpse in Nigeria, as against 10 million naira to 15 million naira to cremate it in the Philippines. Balogun, the spokesperson of NIGCOM, was quoting Francis. Ambassador Enya Francis is the Director Consular of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now, you begin to wonder, 10 to 15 million naira to cremate a body in the Philippines, and about 35 million naira to repatriate the body back to Nigeria. Are you kidding me? The Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, we call some funeral companies in the Philippines. Thank God for telephone and open access information. And we were informed that to cremate somebody in the Philippines cost between 40 and 80,000 pesos. Let's say between 40 and 100 for the sake of logistics or circumstances. Now, that amount is very, very strange to us, what the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is telling the Senate. In fact, I'm saying that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs lied. I'm not missing words about it. They lied before the Senate. Because now, 15 million naira is an equivalent of $18,987, right? That is for that cremation. 35 million naira is 44,303 US dollars. That is as the exchange rate of 790 naira to $1. Now, let us assume that the cost of cremation is 60,000 pesos. 60,000 pesos in the Philippines is $1,075. $1,075. $1,075 in Nigeria at 790 naira is 884 naira 250. So what is costing 849,250 naira? The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is telling the Senate that it will cost at least between 10 to 15 million naira. Are we joking in Nigeria? Are we joking in Nigeria? If the cost of cremation in the Philippines is as expensive, do you think the people there can afford that cost? The Filipinos, are they rich? This was what destroyed the government of Buhari. Inflation of budgets, imaginary or real, abandoned projects. Buhari was traveling all over the place. John Ketty, they even arranged programs for him to travel abroad so that the looting and the oil theft will continue, because they knew that Buhari was uneducated, nonchalant, and ignorant. He was in office, but he was not in power. Look at our country today. Now, Tinubu and the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, have told us that they inherited bankruptcy. This is what we are paying for now. The ignorance of Buhari and the theft going on in that country. What Nigeria is borrowing today is in the pocket of few persons in Nigeria. A country with 20 million children on the street. The hardship going on in this country does not touch some people. And you want us to be quiet? You want us to be quiet? What you are supposed to spend, 849,250 naira, you are telling us to cost 15 million naira. So you want the family of the deceased to pay you that money, or you want the Senate to approve that money for you? We are talking about a family that is grieving, the only son of the family. On normal circumstances, based on international relations, the government of Philippines, they have to incur some expenses. You cannot tell me, oh, the cost of putting him in the mortuary. These are costs that could be borne by the government of Philippines. We're talking about a student that was killed. So what is diplomacy? Even the cost of bringing him back here, with high diplomacy, that government is supposed to even pay for it. Let's even assume they're not even paying for it. You are telling us that to bring a cost from the Philippines to Nigeria will cost 35 million naira? Are you joking? Please, Nigerian Senate, you have to investigate all these things. Not everything they tell you that you just accept. Our country is passing through very difficult times. If the president is telling us to tighten our belt, there must be cost. The cost implication of whatever we do must be considered before we take any action. This is not against anybody. It's about our country. It's not like we talk and somebody just want to insult or to blackmail somebody because we are saying what we are supposed to say about our country. We don't escort anybody to Nigeria. It's our country. So, Balogun, you have quoted the ministry. You have quoted the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And it has been published all over the place. This is not something that is going to be denied, because you know very well that I am in court with you people concerning your defamation of character. I don't want to talk about that. But we must continue to talk until we see a better Nigeria. It's our country. Because what is happening in Nigeria is directly opposite of what is happening in normal societies. Nigeria is bleeding. And you see nothing wrong in that. Please, we are also going to do a letter to some concerned persons as far as this matter is concerned, because we're going to see the end. This is not social media talk. We're talking about our country here. So this is just what I just need to say about this matter. For dead body, business for dead body. I am saying that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they lied to the Senate concerning the cost of cremation and the cost of repatriating that body to Nigeria. Action must be taken, and it has to be now. We are going to follow up. The Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria will follow up on this matter. The country, the family is grieving. and would like to use this opportunity to commiserate with the family of our compatriot that was murdered, Emmanuel Chibukem. May justice be done. May God strengthen the family, and may our country not be at a loss financially because of this. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.